Our weekends always start on Thursday nights, don't they? Stay tuned, I got something for you. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday the 26th of September, 2025. And as we discussed many times, crypto weekend starts Thursday night. And this past week, I've been bringing up scams. And yesterday, I discussed how Flare is not a scam, despite what some people still say and try to belittle XRP, Doge, and everything else that people are invested in. Everyone's trying to one-up each other, right? In any case, this is in a similar vein to that because, get a load of this, a lot of people aren't realizing what's going on with the crypto market. It's a shakeout. Over $1 billion in longs gone. Irrational exuberance has been purged from the longs for now. Shorts are probably going to be next, but we got to see. Now, why do I say that? Let's combine what we know here and apply formal logic as opposed to common sense, which is neither common nor sensical, at least not often. In a couple of weeks, arguably a month, 4 weeks away, a few weeks, we're going to have some decisions on some ETFs, possibly all. And as we discussed in another video, they're allowed to put multiple coins within these ETFs now for just one approval. Now, of course, that's a nuanced thing. Let's put that to the side. But the gist of what I'm saying here is that now is the time to play games. So what are they doing? They're playing games in crypto world. And I don't think it's just going to be one long wipeout, one short wipeout. I think it's going to be a chain of wipeouts. And those that are trying to trade in this environment, especially for the ISO coins, that's not going to be a good thing. Now, what is the trigger that was this? Secretary of, is it War now instead of Defense? Which makes sense because we should only fight if there's a legit war as opposed to all this other stuff. But in any case, that's a whole sidebar. Secretary, is it pronounced Hedgeworth, called in hundreds of generals and admirals in for a meeting. I don't know when this meeting is going to be for certain. I've heard next month. I heard this month. I got to track that down. I got to go on their site and determine that in order to know. You can do that too. But this meeting probably triggered the gnashing of teeth, as I say, with greed. Why? Because war is profitable for bad people. Because war is terrible. War shouldn't be done. Only in times of true defense should it be done. That being said, people look at war and say it's a great time to buy stocks in, pick your war company. So what do? They go to what they can sell quickly, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a store of liquidity, as opposed, at least right now, as opposed to a store of value. All you got to do is redefine the word value to match the term liquidity, and you're not lying. So these people prop up Bitcoin, liquefy it in order to buy stocks. Bitcoin's also propped up by Tether. So all these stocks get bought. Bitcoin goes down because they're just dumping it. And still the market is attached to Bitcoin. Everyone's manipulated. Everyone's played. That being said, waiting on this guy. Come on, it's 55 right here. That being said, everyone, what we have is something that's not a one sentence answer as to why everything's been triggered to bring this down. And what does that mean? Everyone always looks for one answer. Why does this happen? And then they expect a one-word answer. That's grade school stuff. In this world of big players, everything is a game of chess, backgammon, whatever complicated game you want to think of. That's what this is about. Lots of moving parts. So when you start taking all those moving parts and combine them together, you have the opportunity to create a grand fiasco within crypto world, secure those cryptos for dirt cheap, then hold. Now, that's probably what's going on with XRP, QNT, even hash shot up by like 22% before it had like a 3% or 5% drop. It was very interesting. And we love hash on this channel. Anyway, so this is something where the coins that we've discussed, the ISO coins, their ancillaries and secondaries, are now all being prepared. It's like a golf ball getting washed out. Take the dirty golf ball, you put it in, clean it up, bam. It's like a brand new golf ball. And that's what they're doing. So for this weekend, for the upcoming week, and possibly next few weeks after that, get ready for a lot of ball washing. And it's going to be brutal to traders. They're going to freak out. Don't let that cloud your head, because on this channel, we hodl. Hold on for dear life. We try to acquire things very inexpensively, and we stick by the basic rules. We do not overbuy on this channel. Overbuying is for fools. We don't do that. We don't overbuy. We don't leverage trade. We don't do anything like that here. We're here for long-term gains. We're not here for short-term gains. That's for other channels. And Trader Steve, let's get your channel up. Show these people the right way to do it, would you? Anyway. All right, that being said, everyone, do take care. Please like this video. Please share it. Please subscribe and ring that bell. Be mindful that fundamentals are in play and a lot of shady games are in play. So just be ready. Be ready for more. Be ready for this to repeat for quite a while, where people are going to get shaken out, that you're going to have to buy at the time that's best for you, and just be comfortable in what you do, and ask yourself, if I buy a certain amount of this crypto and it drops by another 10%, will I still be happy with my purchase? Mindsets like that. And again, nothing I say is financial advice, nor advice of any kind. Just be careful out there. All right, everyone. Remember, stick it to the man, not to each other, because he's going to stick it to you. All right, everyone. Peace.